Kelly here with Kelly's Soroka Life with a reading for the winter blues. So if you're in an area where the weather is just not cooperative right now and it's really hard to get outside and it's raining like it has been here, raining and icing and freezing so about the last week, and it really gets to a point where you really wish for the sun and you're really waiting for summer, and you know that there's probably at least a few more, if not several more weeks of winter. So we're kind of in that middle phase where we've done some of winter and it's looking more like spring because we're getting some longer days, but the weather is still very winter-like, and this can cause you to have some winter blues. And you could be, even if you are in a place where the weather is not really bad for winter, you still can have those winter blues of being in a place where it's just not growing again yet, or you're just internally waiting for something to happen in the spring. So it can be both external and internal. And so this is something that you can, if it's something that is really affecting you externally, this reading is good for that. And if it's something that's affecting you internally, it'll show that too. So this reading is a reading based on the stop, start, continue model. And it is what you need to stop doing this winter, what you need to start doing this winter, and what do you need to continue doing this winter. And it's interesting, the cards that I picked are 5, 6, and 7. So they are all in a row in different suits. But it's those middle numbers, the 5, 6, and 7. So we're kind of in that middle period of just the kind of winter doldrums. And so these, I thought that was interesting. The cards that I picked were those middle cards. And so if we look at the first card, what do you need to stop doing this winter? And this one I picked the 5 of Earth. And this is really a good card to pick for this, because the 5 of Earth is a very wintry card. You see that the landscape here looks like a winter landscape, and the 5 of Earth is about being left out in the cold, being without resources, feeling like the world has turned against you. And so that might be how you're feeling right now. And so what you need to stop doing this winter is stop thinking that there's no resources out there. There's nothing that will help you through this time, because there is. Even if it's this desolate landscape, there's still, you can see water in the background and air in the background. So there is, and there's some indication of future growth in the card. And so there's things that are going to happen. And so for right now, we need to kind of stop feeling left out in the cold. Stop feeling that there's nothing coming. Stop feeling like there's nothing that we can do because we're stuck in this kind of winter landscape. But because there are things that we can do, and there are resources around us, and the earth is about those material resources, home and family and health. And so there are things that we can do, get out there and do for ourselves during this time, so that we can get through this time of winter blues. And then, like I said, that was the 5, and this is now the 6, and this is also the 6 of Earth. And this card is moving on from the 5 of Earth, feeling like that you don't have any resources around you, feeling out in the cold. Then what you need to start doing this winter to kind of move on from that also is the 6 of Earth is about giving and sharing and realizing what things you are abundant in, so that you can give and share to other people. So this is a good card to start doing this winter, is start looking around and seeing in what ways can you share with others. And it can be just, sharing a funny text, or sharing a joke, or sharing something that you don't need anymore. Maybe that you have an old coat or an old blanket or something that you could share with somebody that is in need. And it can also be looking for things that you need, and that maybe you can share with other people and they can share with you. So the last one is, what do I need to continue to do this winter? And then the 7s, we've had the 5, 6, and 7. So we're slowly moving through winter. And these are just some things that we can do to make this transition easier on us through this kind of midwinter kind of blawish period. And the 7 of Cups here, so we're moving from the material into the emotional. So the 7 of Cups is about decisions and choices and looking at what's around you and making good choices. So you just need to continue doing that. Continue making good emotional choices for yourself. Continue to look at all the things that you have around you that you can take advantage of in this time. And there may be things that you really would like to be doing, but you just can't do them right now because of winter, or because of work, or because of other obligations that you have. But just look around and keep your options open, and make sure that you keep an open mind and an open heart for things that can come along, and that you can really do and share, and just keep making those good decisions, looking back at what you can stop and start and continue then to do those things once you've made those choices. So it's a really good kind of moving us through winter kind of reading. And speaking of moving through winter, of course, we are every day moving towards spring in that growth period. And I do have on my website a spring renewal reading. And this is a very special reading. It's a 10-card reading plus an oracle reading plus a crystal. And so you get all of that for your investment in this reading. And it's a really good eye-opening reading about kind of shedding all the things away from the winter and looking to the growth and what you want to manifest and how best to do that, and to really get some good action steps in manifesting and really getting what you want in the spring, and moving towards the things that are really on your mind and they're really on your heart. So I'll leave a link to my website, and you can go check out that reading. And I am open for scheduling, and you can very easily purchase the reading and schedule your time for your Zoom tarot experience on my website. And I hope that you are having a good winter and can get through the next few weeks and move on to a spring, and really just keep moving forward and keep moving through and looking each day something that you can enjoy in this winter time. Thanks.